What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is about 120 degrees outside and I don't want to look like a Christmas ham on camera, so you're going to get the intro inside and then we'll go outside and we'll take a look at the boat. Today we are taking a look at a boat that is a perfect entry into the cruising lifestyle. If you're wanting to start taking trips on your boat, maybe you bought a little pocket cruiser and you're looking to upgrade, or maybe you really just want to jump off and start taking trips on boats and really start exploring the cruising motorboat lifestyle. I think this is a perfect gateway into that life. Anyways, with all of that being said, let's go take a look at the boat and then leave a comment down below what you want to see. I know I promised a Jeanneau video and we are going to shoot the NC-1095. However, that boat is over in a dry stack storage, so getting it out, getting it in the water, getting it moved, there's a lot of logistics that are going to go into making the video. We are going to get it, I do promise that, so make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see that. That boat is just amazing and there's just no waste of space. Anyways, this video is not about that. This video is about the 340, so let's go take a look. So I do want to show everybody, I don't think I've shown this before, but this is our sales dock. It is the only covered dock in the marina. Not all of these boats on this dock are for sale by us. Some of them are privately owned, but we do encourage everybody to move their boat here when they have it listed with us, and the marina will give you a discount. So anyways, it's a little bit of insider baseball for you. This is the 340 Sundancer, brought to you by Jarman Yacht Sales. If you haven't already, we have another YouTube channel. Go subscribe to that. It is Jarman Yacht Sales. We have a Facebook and an Instagram if you want to keep up more. It's all there. I do have a Twitter account as well. I don't really post on there too often, but you can follow me on that if you'd like. Still Blame the Broker. All right, so before I hop on, I did want to show he does have SeaDeck on the swim platform. Your swim ladder is under there, and then your cable storage, buoy storage, freshwater hookups are in there. We can look in there when we hop on. I did want to point out though that they have SeaDeck on the swim platform and on the steps, and then they do have a snap-in carpet, which is infamous for this year model. So you either like it or you hate it. We have the carpet out to make sure that it stays in good showing order. He does have radar, GPS, and then your lights and antennas. He did put fishing rod holders on each side of the boat, so you can cast a line if you'd like, and your gas fill-ups here and here. Bear with me as I am still working on this gimbal. You do have radio controls. I just want to show everything before we hop on and start opening up things. You do have radio controls back here. If you're in the water swimming and you don't like your radio station or you want to turn up the tunes, you can absolutely do that. All right, jumping on the boat, he does have a flag holder here across the back if you want to, if you want to wave your flags. The name of this boat is SWAT Puppy. And opening this up, as promised, you have buoy storage as well as electrical connections here and freshwater hookup here. That pretty much does it for the transom. Let's take a look at the cockpit area, see what it has to offer, and open up all the, oh, you do have a transom shower here with hot and cold water. Let me see if I can get a shot of it. You can see it. Nice. All right, stepping onto the boat, you do have a large cockpit area with some aft seating as well as bench seating across the, I should say, rear-facing seating with bench seating across the transom and a stowable table that does go underneath the seating across the back there, and it goes into this pedestal here. Speakers all around. These are newer speakers. He put bazooka tubes in there. Some storage. He put all his detail supplies in there. Do have some cockpit lighting across the back. This is all engine access all the way around. It is an electronic hatch, so you can lift it electronically. Transom door and more storage. If you've been around this channel, you know that we open up all the compartments and show you all the storage the boat has to offer. It's a big deal for a lot of people. More storage back here in the transom, more cleaning supplies. You do have regular power outlets, wall outlets, subwoofer, that is JL Audio, and Cushion comes back. And I hope I'm showing it. More storage underneath this seat here. All right, I'm going to cut here and we're going to move up forward as I put everything back together. One last thing before we move up forward to the helm. I did want to show you that this is a little, I don't know what you would call it, but it's got a drain in it so you can fill it up with ice, put some drinks in there, and drain it out no problem, along with a cup holder. A little drink station, I suppose you could call it. Cooler, maybe? Who knows? Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you would call it in the comments down below. All right, so we do have a trash receptacle here. Let me see if I can point in there. Trash can goes down in there, so people aren't throwing trash away. And this does open up so you can get into your trash, so people don't throw trash away on your boat or in the water. And underneath here, this is the ultimate party boat. You have drinks, coolers, drink stations, I should say, everywhere. Look at this. And another fridge here for some nice ice cold water or beverage of choice. Mine would probably not be water, but you know, it's probably smarter to have water on. As well as a sink here, wash your hands, you know, wash things. All right, so moving up into the helm, you can see we have a captain and co-captain's chair. You can probably sit 2 people here, maybe 3, depending on their size, shape, width, girth, roundness, you know what I'm saying. It's all relative, really. Let's take a look at the gauges here. As you can see, some of them have a little bit of moisture or clouding in it. That's all just a plastic. The gauges themselves are in good shape and do work. Scanning across, most of these gauges are new. All right, scrolling across the gauge or the switches here, most of these have all kind of chipped off. You can still read them. The light hits it right, but the actual, I don't even know what you would call it, pattern design has chipped off. So it's a little bit tough to read. And this is an engine readout, but you have radio control here, and then your shifters, throttle, steering wheel, trim tabs, radio. It's a radio, you know what it is. Display, that does not work, but he did put a newer Garmin in it. You do have cup holders and extra storage there for the captain. Captain's chair is a swivel chair, bucket style, with a flip up and flip down bolster. And this is the view the captain will have coming out of here. And just imagine your beautiful ladies up front while you're enjoying a nice day on the water. All right, so after 3 quick steps down, we are in the cabin. Just gonna take a quick look around and then we'll start doing an in-depth look. Just want to do a quick panning 360 so you kind of get your bearings of where everything is at. I'm sure most people watching this video probably know what the inside of a 340 Sundancer looks like, especially at this point. So let's take a look inside the head. You do have a full wet head with a vacuum flush head, toilet, marine system. You do have storage underneath your sink, a little window, and some storage to keep your bathroom goods out of the wetness of the wet head. So this does come up and you can hang it up there, and okay, I'm gonna have to put that back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And turn it into a shower. If you do need to take a shower, most marinas while you're cruising will have a shower for you to use. So it's not a huge deal if it cannot, if that doesn't work for you. All right, taking a look at the galley. I will show you the panel first. Pretty standard panel. Anybody who's seen a cruising boat knows what this looks like and knows what's on here. Turn it around. You do have light control switches underneath as well. All right, looking around, we do have a microwave, storage, you guessed it, storage, and a little bit more storage up top. Plenty of room for your cooking utensils. Stow some food away. This used to have a TV in it. It does have a pull-out tray here, but you know, TV's no longer there. It's actually hanging up over there, which we'll take a look. More storage up top, storage down below. Do have a nice deep sink with a cover to give you some more counter space. Back here, another trash receptacle. Throw away your trash while you're cooking, and your 2-burner stovetop right here underneath another tray. Gives you more counter space. Actually lets you utilize all of the counter space inside the galley, which is really nice. You have a mini fridge and freezer, drawers all the way down, and access to underneath the sink in case you break a line, need to clear a clog. Anyways, you know why you need storage under there. I don't have to explain that to you. Looking forward to the V berth. So this is the owner's berthing, the captain's quarters. You do have a curtain that draws across, so you can get some privacy if you do have anybody staying in the back. Where to begin? Sorry. Hello there. You see the big hulking setup. So it does make it a little bit challenging to navigate around the dock. Anyways, we are going to open this. It does open from one side or the other. Just got to figure out which side it opens on. There we go. So we do have a large hanging locker. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say large, but you can hang some shirts up there, ladies. You're not going to get dresses in there, but you can hang up your nicer clothes. Nice queen size V berth, as you can see, with a nice skylight above. He does TV mounted above. Watch your Netflix in bed, though most people probably use their laptop, iPad, whatever. Can you tell how hot it is? I don't know if you can see the sweat pouring off of me, but there is an abundance of it, that's for sure. And another locker, his and her standing lockers, hanging lockers, so you can hang up your nicer outfits for going out on the town when you're doing the Great Loop, cruising down to the Caribbean, going to Florida. From here, you're probably going to Lake Charles, working around the Gulf Coast via the ICW. That's kind of the cruising that is done around here. Anyways, back on the opposite side of the galley, you do have a table to eat. This does not turn into a berthing, although you could probably move the table and slide somebody on there, have them sleep. Windows across the bottom. I'm sorry, not windows, mirror. Storage up top. More storage. He has his master stereo controls in here, as well as the Fusion subwoofer amplifier down there. Do have windows up top, allow some natural light in, and a couple of skylights that do have the double-sided pool blinds. So if you wanted to open these, this side is a net. Sorry, trying to bear with me, gimbal problems, still learning. And this one is a blackout. So if you want to open it up, don't want the bugs in here when you're down in the Caribbean. I know the no-see-ums are real fun to hang out with. More seating back in the aft. This would be considered, I suppose, your aft berthing, your little seating area. You know, I know Sailing Doodles was on I believe it was a 340 on the Bahamas, and he used this as storage. I'm sure most of you probably would if you're doing any sort of cruising, but it does fill in and the entire thing becomes a extra berthing. Quite large. You can probably fit 2 or 3 people back here. And more storage, cabinets, drawers, and one last hanging locker. You get to look at me a little bit more. As you can see, there's the carpet, and can hang some taller things in here. I do think you'd probably be able to, my wife could fit a dress in there because she's only 5'2". So, you know, if you're taller, you're probably gonna buy a bigger boat if not enough headspace for you. Let me jump back here, show you around from what back here looks like. You do have AC vents, which is very nice. Reader lights, more storage, and a little window so you can see anybody coming, get ready to jump them if they're not supposed to be on this boat. And I think that just about does it. Let me climb up front. I said I'd give you a quick look up front. Do have 2 windows, skylights, as well as the hatch above the master stateroom there, the forward V berth, as it's really called. Foot switches, electric windlass, and anchor locker. Controllable spotlight. And this is the view from the front of the boat. Now imagine your days spent on the water with this beautiful view. And now you can look at me. That is going to do it for this video. Like I said, this is a nice little quick tour of a 340 Sundancer. I think this is a perfect boat if you're looking for a boat that's going to get you on the water for those extended trips, take you out a little bit further than you might be used to. This is a great entry into that lifestyle. With all of that being said, consider subscribing. The NC 1095 is coming up. I already addressed that, so make sure you subscribe. You're not going to want to miss that boat. It is absolutely beautiful. with all that being said, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know in the comments what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, and I will see y'all in the next one.